Welcome. On this episode, a black couple accused of smelling like marijuana and then kicked out of a restaurant. Also, a man arrested after police caught him having sexual relations with a horse. That starts right now on Chris Talk. Let's get into it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
What's up? 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 Yes, thank you. Welcome to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host with the most, Chris. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This was some crazy ish that you dropped right here. Okay, so our top story is this: a black couple is accused of smelling like weed, and then they are kicked out of a restaurant. Ed, where does this episode bring us to? This story brings us to where? Okay, this is something that happened in Memphis. Alright? So, let's get right into this story right quick, because I want to hear this real quick. I really do want to hear this. This story brings us to Memphis. Ed, hit it.
A black couple who were kicked out of a restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee, last year for allegedly smelling like marijuana filed a federal racial discrimination lawsuit against the eatery last week. Decandria Bass and her boyfriend, Dwan Brown, of Coahoma County in Mississippi, were in Tennessee on August 7 to visit Brown's mother and cousin. According to the suit, filed Thursday in federal court, the couple met up with the family members at Houston's restaurant on Poplar Avenue in Memphis shortly after they arrived. Restaurant manager Kayla Hollins, who is white, went to the group's table and told the couple to leave because they smelled like weed. According to the lawsuit, Bass and Brown didn't initially react and thought Hollins was talking to someone else, because they knew they didn't smell like marijuana, the suit says. Moments later, according to the lawsuit, Hollins returned to the table with a police officer and told the couple, "I asked you to leave and come back tomorrow because you smell like weed." Carlos Moore, an attorney representing the couple, said Wednesday his clients don't smoke marijuana and hadn't smoked the day they were booted from the restaurant. What was supposed to be a great family outing was ruined. Moore said, his clients were discriminated against because they are black. Said Moore, who added the marijuana accusation was Jim Crow era 2.0, a new way to discriminate, in the restaurant industry. He lawsuit names as defendants the restaurant, its parent company, Hillstone Restaurant Group Inc., General Manager Ralph Price, and Hollins. The Hillstone Restaurant Group said in a statement Wednesday it doesn't comment on pending litigation. The statement added, "Our company does not discriminate, as anyone who has ever dined at our restaurant can attest. We are proud that guests of all races choose to dine regularly at Houston's and appreciate our hospitality." Price didn't immediately reply to a request for comment left for him at Houston's on Wednesday. Hollins couldn't be reached Wednesday. A woman who picked up the phone at the restaurant said she no longer works for the company. A representative for Hillstone Restaurant Group didn't immediately respond to a question about whether Hollins was still an employee. WHBQ-TV of Memphis reported in August that another black couple, a police officer and a high school principal, were asked to leave the restaurant by a female manager who also accused them of smelling like pot. Marijuana use, both recreationally and for medicinal purposes, is mostly illegal in Tennessee. With minor exceptions like small amounts of CBD oil, medical marijuana use is legal in Mississippi, where Bass and Brown are from. Moore said. He said that line of questioning was never sought by the restaurant manager who forced the couple to leave. If this was not blanket racial discrimination, I think Houston's managers would have had to ask them where they were from and did they have any prescription for marijuana before accusing them of smelling like weed. Moore said. Bass and Brown seek at least $500,000 each in damages for humiliation, embarrassment, and emotional distress, the lawsuit says.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's kind of bugged out. Did you get it right? Thank you. That is kind of bugged out. But, okay, let's pay these bills. First of all, hey Ed, how you doing? To all my listeners, how you doing? I'm sorry I went off a script a little bit. I played that story because I was really interested in that story. But yeah, let's get right into it. Everybody, y'all know what to do. Hit me up with those. Let's pay these bills real quick. Hit me up with those links if you like this content and want to hear more of it. Check out those links that's right on your screen. This particular episode will be posted on YouTube. Check out our Facebook page where we post inspirational and gospel religious posts. Inspirational and religious posts, right? Yeah, right, Ed? Yeah, so check that out on Facebook. You can also check out, what is it? Hit me up, Ed. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You can also check out the, as Chris, we decided to put those as shorts. So you can check those out too. Those are posted up on YouTube. Alright, so check this out. Alright, I'ma give my view on this story real quick. Because I did want to hear this story real quick. I'm gonna give my view on this story real quick. I want to say this. And what is this? Memphis? Yes. In Memphis. Okay. In Memphis. We did look it up. That in Memphis. Okay. These things, even having a legal marijuana card, is not tolerated. Now, with you knowing that, why would you go and do what you did? Now, I do know this. When you go, and these people definitely have had to have a lot of melanin in them. Had to. Because a lot of people with melanin in them, if they go into some type of resort or whatever, family resort or whatever, sometimes they'll go out in the parking lot, smoke whatever, do their little, whatever, and then come back to the family. Now, this happens a lot. This happens all the time. I know what happens with my family. Okay, but if you in Memphis, if you in Tennessee, okay, and these people apparently were residents of that area, you should know better than to sit there and get high in Memphis. So whatever the lawsuit, I don't know if that lawsuit is going to fall through for discrimination. There might be some discrimination in there somewhere because they stopped them and pulled them over. But if it is against the law to have marijuana in Tennessee, then I don't see where the racial discrimination comes in at. I mean, it might be some in there, and I might have to review this story again, but I just don't see where it really comes in, where it really falls in at, because you're still breaking the law. So it wouldn't matter if you were black, white, Chinese, Japanese, whatever. Whatever. You are still breaking the law, and they smelled it. And these people probably sat outside the restaurant or whatever, smoked them a little joint, and then came inside. And that trace is on you. Anybody who smoked, period, whether it be cigarettes, whatever you smoke, you know that you smoke whatever. After you smoke, within like a 5-minute period, there is a trace on you of whatever you smoke. So there's going to be a trace on you. You see what I'm saying? Now, should these people have got kicked out? I don't know. That's where I probably see the racial discrimination coming in that area, because some restaurants do have, some hotels do have certain policies. Like, you can't walk, like, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you, Ed. Excuse me, sorry. But certain hotels, certain restaurants, just certain establishments, if you walk in there smelling a certain way, they will kick you out. I mean, this was for weed, but think about it. If somebody walked in your establishment, okay, they smell like weed, okay? Now, you probably don't mind it. You probably smoke it or you don't smoke it, but you probably don't mind it. But it would be different if somebody walked in your establishment smelling like piss. You understand what I'm saying? Or, the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It would be different. Completely different, because you're gonna kick them out of your establishment because of how they smell. So it depends on the establishment. Was this a family hotel or something like that? They don't say that. They don't really state that. But if it was, then I can understand. And that's the part where you know what I'm saying, where the discrimination varies. Because I don't know what type of hotel. I am going to look into this more to see what type of hotel that this was. But I believe it was a family hotel. I believe this was like some family hotel where a lot of families come. And they'll probably tolerate, restaurant. Well, restaurant. I'm sorry. I keep saying hotel. Restaurant. Family restaurant. And they didn't tolerate that. Now, every restaurant has its own policy. Sorry, I was saying hotels. And, it's sort of the same thing, because hotels, whatever establishment, hotels, restaurants, laundromats, whatever type of establishment that you have, some establishments have policies to where you cannot walk in like that. You can't walk in smelling like cigarettes. Like, there's some establishments, and that's all around the U.S. I'm not just saying, where we at again? Mississippi? We in Mississippi, right? Aren't we in Mississippi? Yeah. Okay? No, Memphis. We in Memphis. Okay? I'm not just saying in Memphis. I'm talking about other places other than Memphis. There are establishments where you cannot walk in smelling a certain way, because they're family establishments. And when you deal with certain family establishments and certain family, they just, come on, you can't smoke cigarettes at Great Adventures. You can't go into Great Adventures walking around smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking beer and all that, because it's a family establishment. And that's all I'm trying to say. Certain family establishments do not tolerate that. So, I don't know. My view is, you tell me. Like, subscribe, and send that comment. You tell me, do you think that it was the restaurant's policy? Or do you think it was discrimination? I don't know. I'm sort of 50-50 on that one. I don't know. You listen to the story and then you tell me. All right, Ed. What is the second story that you have for me? Okay, the second story is this. A man is arrested after police catch him having sexual relations with a horse. A horse? A horse? A horse. A horse. This ninja was doing a horse, like a fully grown, not like some little but a fully grown horse. This dude was doing a fully grown. Wow. Play that. Please play that. I got to hear that. Please play that. Please.
A man from Illinois was arrested after deputies on patrol saw the man having sexual contact with a horse. According to the Adams County Sheriff's Office, Jack R. Blank, 40, was arrested on charges of sexual contact with an animal and criminal trespassing. The sheriff's office said the incident happened when the deputies were on stationary patrol and observed Blank on the property having sexual contact with the horse.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of, a horse? A horse? Who would boink a horse? Who would shag a horse? No, I'm being serious. Like, who would shag a, why would you shag an animal? An animal. Ed, that was not a good story. That was not a good story. That was not a good, we got a clip? You got a video? Put it up on the screen. Put it up on the big screen, please. Because this makes no sense. This guy must not have no melanin in him. Because only people with no melanin, low melanin, do some ish like this. Shag, why would you shag a horse? You ever seen a, oh my goodness. You got a video on, can you play the video on, play the video on this, hey, please. Play the video on this. Please play the video on this. If you have the video, find it.
Arrested Friday morning for having sexual contact with a horse. According to the Adams County Sheriff's Office, 40-year-old Jack Blanky, he was arrested on charges of sexual contact with an animal and criminal trespassing. The incident that happened near 4220 Deer Ridge Road in Quincy, and officials say they observed Blanky on the property having sexual contact with that horse. Blanky is being held in the Adams County Jail.
All right, stop it.
Keeping an eye.
Jack, his name is what? In my background, Jack Blanky. Jack Blanky, right? That's what they said. Can you pull up Jack R. Blanky? This man is 40 years old, and he's shagging a horse. This man is 40 years old, shagging a fucking horse. Why would you shag a horse? Why would you boink a horse? Oh, God. Yo, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't do this. I can't. This one is too much. I can't do this. Who fucks a horse? Why would you do a horse? I don't understand. I don't understand the story. Why would you do a horse? What is mentally wrong with you that you would shag A horse. A horse. Damn is right. A horse. Not that damn, but damn. A horse? Listen, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You hit that button all day. I don't have no view. I have nothing on this but that this guy is probably mentally messed up because he's shagging a horse. Like a horse. A whole horse. A whole horse. Where did this? Illinois? In Illinois. What the hell y'all doing out there in the country? No, what was it? Is it Illinois? Louisiana? No, Illinois, right? Yeah, Illinois. What are y'all doing out? What are y'all doing out there? A guy boinking a horse. A horse. A fucking horse. Yo, listen, I'm done. Ed, let's cut this. I don't have nothing to say about that story. That story spoke for itself. Some guy with no melanin is boinking a horse. Shagging a horse. Listen, if you like this content and want to hear more of it, hit me up. All the links are right there on your screen. Hit me up. We do appreciate the donations and everything. This particular episode will be featured on YouTube. Also, check out our Facebook page where we do post up inspirational, motivational, and gospel posts. Yeah, right? That's good. That sounds good, right? Yeah, okay. So, anyway, and I am so hungry. I'm tired and I'm hungry. So, anyway, to all my listeners, I want to thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed, and be kind to the people around you. Until next episode,